I know you know where they are, so tell me, before I do some damage you won't walk away from.
Do it right. Sometimes you do it wrong and you prove them right. But through whose eyes you was wrong when you lose a life? Sometimes you lose it all. It's like you threw the dice and realize that you was off. Listen, do it right. Sometimes you do it wrong and you prove them right. But through whose eyes you was wrong when you lose a life? Sometimes you lose it all. It's like you threw the dice and realize that you was off. Longevity in life, people. That's the goal. Stay the course. You are now tuned in to the Evolved Energy Podcast. This is where we push positivity through strength and evolution. I am your host twice. Hope we're all feeling great today. Positive vibes, negativity gone. All right, today's episode is going to be a little different. We're going to have a little fun with it, being that I'm recording this on July 4th weekend, so I'm in a fun mood, so we're going to make this episode a little fun. Won't keep you guys long. So today we're going to talk about gym pet peeves. I know we all have them. In between sets, we look around, we watch people, we see things, we keep them to ourselves. Now I'm bringing them to the forefront. And this isn't about criticizing people. This is just about helping all of us become better gym members. You know, the gym isn't just a place where we build muscle. It's a place where we build discipline, respect, awareness, plus community. So let's have a little fun with it today and learn some proper gym etiquette. So one gym pet peeve that catches my attention all the time that I simply can't stand is when people hold on to the treadmill while walking. Now, if you're recovering from an injury, you're dealing with balance issues, or you're just starting your fitness journey, that's one thing. Hold on all you can. I get it. That's completely understandable. But if you're cranking the incline all the way up and hanging on for dear life, leaning halfway over the front of the machine, you're changing the whole exercise. You're taking a lot of the work away from your legs and you're making the treadmill do more of it. Drop the speed or lower the incline if you need to. There's absolutely no shame in that. Good form will always beat fake intensity. And what I see is they're speeding on the treadmill, but they're holding on and they think they're really, they're killing it. But really, no. You're not really exercising. You're just holding on while the treadmill pushes your legs at an excessive speed. And some people they're proud with it. They start moving, like they're really building muscle, or they're really gaining some momentum, or really building strength or endurance. You're doing absolutely nothing. The treadmill is doing the work. So like I said, slow down, get your hands off of the treadmill, and allow your core to engage. That way you're walking, and now you're not holding on to anything. It's just you walking. So my advice, I don't know what your goal is, but whatever the goal is, you're not reaching it by holding on to the treadmill and going fast. Take your hands off the treadmill, please, and walk at an incline. If you can't sustain that height at the incline, or you can't maintain that speed, put the incline down some, slow up, put your speed down, and walk at a moderate pace. And then you will feel your body working. You'll actually start feeling, you'll start sweating. Your muscles will engage. You'll feel your legs now working and getting tight, rather than you holding on and you're not feeling anything. You're just feeling the treadmill push you, and it's all momentum. I don't know what type of exercise that is, but people, stop it. Get your hands off the treadmill, walk regular, walk at an incline, and you don't need assistance to walk, okay? That's number one. Number two, I'm kind of OCD, very clean person. So it absolutely annoys me when I see someone get off the machine and you don't wipe it. You have to wipe down the equipment. We all sweat. That's part of training. But leaving sweat all over the bench, all over the seat, the machine, that's just disrespectful. It takes about 15 seconds. Respect the next person just like you'd like to be respected. The worst thing that can happen is when you're ready to go on a machine and then it's all sweaty and wet with someone who you don't know that just sweat all over the machine. Like, come on. That's like when I see people outside. I'm glad I don't see it a lot where I live now, but some people, they let their dog go to the bathroom and they don't pick it up. So what happens the next day? That poop is still going to be there. And what do you expect? One of the dog walkers that follows directions to pick up your mess? No. I shouldn't be wiping the sweat off of a machine that you used. Come on, be a little sanitary and clean up. That's how the gym stays clean. Let's respect each other, people. That's the main goal. Now, this one has developed over time because back in the day, cellular phones weren't relevant like that in society. But now, everyone, their mother, their grandmother, their child, everyone has a phone. So let's talk about the phone because they're annoying in the gym. The only thing I use my phone for in the gym is the music. If I need to switch a song or switch the album, whatever I need to do. And I keep that very minimal. I don't even like to look at the phone. I put it on silent so my notifications are off for that hour and 15, 20 minutes I'm in there. I don't need to be disturbed. Whatever it is, it can wait. It'll be there in an hour and a half. Most people, though, they're just distracted by the phone. It's like they're not even in the gym sometimes. They're absent-minded. It's like they're the only ones in the gym. They'll stay on the machine for 15, 20 minutes because in between sets, they're scrolling through Instagram or Facebook. Very disrespectful. And I'm not saying don't use your phone. I know we all have different lives. Your children might be at school. You need to be alert. I get it. Music, workout logs, rest times. That's different. I'm talking about sitting on a machine, texting for 5 minutes, watching videos, having full conversations while someone else is waiting to train seriously. The gym isn't your living room, people. Be aware of your surroundings, please. Respect everyone's time. Discipline includes respecting other people's workouts. So you're not in there by yourself. Social media, it can wait. And I get it. Some of you are just so locked into it that you just have to look at your phone. Everyone's different, totally get it. But when you're in that gym, you have people in there that are training for sports that they're in. They're training for their health. They're serious about this. So at least when you're in the gym, that phone time, limit it. Or go somewhere else where the machines or the weights aren't and talk on your phone. But don't do it in the middle of a set because you lose the sense of time. And that person that's waiting behind you, they're pissed because now they've already skipped 2 of their exercises to work around your phone time. And now it's time to get to that machine or that bench that you're occupying, that they've been waiting for over 30 minutes. So come on, people, be more aware. It's not your gym. Now, this is one I see a lot. People go in the gym with no plan. They're not intentional about it, you know. They walk around, they'll do a few curls, wander over to a machine, chat a little bit, maybe do some chest, maybe do some legs, then they leave. There's no plan, no direction, no purpose. Imagine trying to build a house without a blueprint. Why would you build your body that way with no blueprint? no program. Every workout should have intention. Know what muscle you're training. Know what your exercises will be for that muscle. Know your sets. Know your goal. Random workouts produce random results. You can't build a physique or strength lollygagging with no program, just hitting every other machine. There's no rhyme or reason to your workout. That's why you're not building muscle. That's why you're not getting the physique that you need. You have to build a program. Your workouts have to have a certain science to it. That's how the body adapts and grows. Now, this next pet peeve is really funny. You see somebody walk into the gym, do 3 quick sets, check themselves out in the mirror, then they disappear. Listen, there's nothing wrong with short workouts. In fact, a focused 35 to 45-minute workout can be incredible. I've done them, very high intensity. But if you're spending 25 minutes talking and 5 minutes training, that's not efficiency. That's distraction. Quality beats quantity. So listen, when I see people come in the gym, they go to the bench press or the chest press machine, they do 3 sets, and I don't see them anymore and they just leave. That's just a waste of time. Don't even come to the gym. For all that, go do some push-ups in your living room. You'll get more out of it than coming all the way to the gym to just do 3 sets. And that's with anything. 3 sets of anything and just leaving is not beneficial. So have a plan when you're coming in the gym, folks. And I know everyone's not a gym goer. They don't know what's going on. But you have to do a little research than going to the gym, spending 20 minutes and thinking you did something. To me, that's a little delusional. And I see it all the time. And I can't stop everyone because sometimes I stop them and I say, hey, what's your goal? What are you trying to do? And I give them a little insight on what they should be doing. But I can't stop everyone. I'm not an annoying person, but I want to stop everyone and say, hey, what did you just come in here to do? But again, I'm not telling everyone what to do with their lives and their time. I do know that 3 sets of anything accomplished nothing. So do some research and get in here and put the time in the right way. That way you get the right results. Got another one for you. Ego lifting. I see a lot of that going on. Loading up more weight than you can actually control. Doing half reps, horrible form, swinging the weight, risking injury. Why? To impress strangers? They don't even know you. Nobody remembers what you lifted last Tuesday, but your joints might. Your body's going to remember it when you injure it. Your ego doesn't build muscle. Tension does. So stop looking around and seeing who's looking at you. Just focus on your goals. I see people put all this weight on and they get 3 reps and shaky reps at that. That did absolutely nothing. So you didn't get stronger. The people in the gym aren't saying, oh, he just lifted a whole bunch of weight. We don't care. Everyone's in their own zone. So stop ego lifting, people, mainly the men. Forget about it. I know we have a lot of testosterone. We want to be the best at everything. This gym thing, it can trick you. So don't get tricked. Get the most you can out of that gym session. Don't get in that gym, see a bunch of in-shape people, and then now you want to switch up your whole program because you don't want to feel like the little guy in the gym. Those people, the big guys, the in-shaped women, the veterans in the gym, they started where you were at. No one just came to the gym and automatically they're Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, impossible. Everyone started from 0. So be proud that you're in the gym starting from 0, because when you hit 10, you're going to look back and be like, damn, that 0 was crazy. But now I'm at 10 and I feel great. Focus on you, ladies and gents.
Now this one's not that bad. I'll just say it because we're having fun. But the re-racking of the weights. Not a lot of people re-rack the weights. Now, the reason I do it every time is because what if there's an older person or a woman that can't lift these plates off of the machine that I just used? Then they're stuck. Now they have to ask someone to get the weights off so they can continue their workout. So it's simple. If you put the weights on, take them off. Sometimes when I used to live in North Miami, I used to work in North Miami. I walk in that gym and the gym is just a mess. Weights everywhere. And every night, we have to spend time picking up the weights, placing them in the proper position, but then you come back in the morning, it's a mess. So listen, re-rack your weights. It helps everyone in the gym, including the employees. All right? I mentioned this earlier, but this is the main one. I'm going to leave you with this one. Stop worrying about what everyone else is doing. Stop comparing and stop trying to outlift everybody. Stop worrying about who's watching you. The only competition is the person you were yesterday. That's it. Stay in your lane, build your body, chase your goals. Comparison steals progress. That's what's wrong with us today. We're comparing ourselves and our lives to other people's highlight reels. And in the gym, you're comparing yourself to a person who's probably been lifting weights for 20, 30 years. That's why they look that good. But you don't know. So just run your race. Stay in your lane. Build what you have to build. We all have different starting points, but we all had to start somewhere. Some people are stronger than others. Some people can run faster than others. It doesn't matter. What you're there to do is become the best version of yourself. You're trying to become stronger, faster. You're trying to build your endurance up. Whatever it is, that's your goal. Remember that. Everyone has different goals. The big guy has a different goal than the cut guy. The power lifter has different goals than the guy that's doing calisthenics all the time. She has a different goal running long distance than the sprinter does downstairs. Everyone's different. So please, if there's one thing I ask, do not compare yourself to anyone. You don't know their history. You don't know their life. Hell, you can have some injuries that's taking you away from overhead presses. We don't know. She can have a knee injury. That's why she's doing incline walking instead of running. We don't know anyone's story. And I like that because the gym is for you. You do what you need to do in the gym. Whatever your weak points are, whatever you want to work on, that's what you do in the gym. So this week's challenge is simple, people. Be the gym member everybody appreciates. Wipe your equipment off. Put your weights away. Stay off your phone during the workout. Train with purpose. Encourage someone. Respect the gym. Respect the people in it. And most importantly, respect yourself. And if you have a gym membership and you're not using it, that's the biggest pet peeve of all. So either get rid of the membership or put it to use because you're wasting money and it's just sitting there. I'm encouraging you to put that gym membership to use and stop wasting money. And at the end of the day, the gym isn't just about building muscles. It's about building habits, character, discipline, respect. Every rep tells a story. Every workout reveals your standards. Be the kind of person who leaves the gym better and leaves the gym a better place for everyone else. So with that being said, fuel your body, Focus your mind. Evolve your life. And remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. This is the Evolved Energy Podcast. Peace and prosperity.